Hello everyone. I am thrilled that I'm able to stand next to this sign today and show you that the gathering place is open. This is the entrance off of Dunlop. This is where you will enter to access the gathering place. Of course, Big Arts is across the street from us here. This is Dunlop, but it actually says Worcester down at the other end down there by the fire station. But that Worcester becomes Dunlop, and this is where you will enter for services and for the office and for anything else at the gathering place. And we have all of these marvelous parking spots. If you are able to walk, I encourage you to park in some of these further away spots and leave the closer spots for those who might have some mobility issues. And we also have handicapped accessible spots up next to the building that I will show you next. So you can pull into these spots nose first, as you see, and there are also some spots along here where you can parallel park. Parking on both sides here, nearer to the gathering place. And as you can see, the brand new St. Michael's bus is ready and will be picking up for both services this weekend. So these are some spots here for folks that may have mobility issues. These are spots that are nice and close, but I ask you to use the ramp to get up into the gathering place and to avoid using the loading dock doors. The loading dock doors go right into the office area, and so when you do come and go, I'd ask you to use the ramp doors to come into the gathering place. And as you can see, there are handicapped accessible spots out here. The bus will drop the Shelf Point folks off right here. So the bus is going to pull in and the ramp will go down and be able to drop folks off here. And you can see that there are some parking spots both there and some parking spots over there, with these spots being for the handicapped folks. We ask you not to go into the gated area and not to try to come in off of Periwinkle, because that is the construction zone around the main building. And there will be cones up over here for the bus so that the bus can park in that area near the mailbox. This is the main entry door where you will come in for the services. And as you can see, we had our official dedication today, and we even still have some confetti here from the confetti cannons that we shot off at our grand opening this morning. Coming in the main doors of the gathering place, you see a table set up with a greeter, also the hymnals on a cart. You'll take a hymnal and a bulletin when you come in. A very lovely comfort corner in the back of the worship space. You can make yourself at home for a cool, quiet place. There are some things over here for coloring, a couple of devotionals and some other things. If you just need to relax and renew, we have a nice space here in the back of the gathering place. Looking out, you now see the worship area with the marvelous chairs that Redeemer in Sarasota donated to us. All the chairs set up for our services, Saturday at 5 p.m. and Sunday at 9:30. The altar area and the lectern. There is the cross from the church that is now hung prominently on the wall here in the gathering place. Piano and the choir area over in the corner. We have a beautiful refurbished space for our worship, and we couldn't be happier about that. You see some of our friends from Fish making their way around. 2 accessible washrooms are very nice, and we will have the doors here will be closed for the service. So in order to access a washroom during the service, you'll have to go through the social room here. Here's the social room with tables and chairs. This is where we will have social hour after the service on Saturday and coffee hour after the service on Sunday. Refrigerator and coffee makers, microwave and popcorn machine. You can see Susan Gonzalez for how to use those things if you have any questions.
Hello, welcome to my office. Come visit me anytime.
This is the office area. There's Susan Gonzalez in her spot. Here's Susie Post's spot, Pat Norton, and Wendy.
Hello, welcome to my office. I'm right down from Susan.
You might hear some music going on in the background as we are, there's some rehearsing going on for the Coffee House Music Night on Wednesday. But this is another part of the office. This is my office area. You can also see that we have a TV screen where we're able to zoom people in, talk to Susan Gonzalez about using that. This is Sue Van Ross's area over here. And the storeroom, that was the Christmas room of Noah's Ark. And a sink over here in the corner. That's where you're able to get water for coffee and other things. And finally, this open area serves as a meeting space with these tables and chairs. And we can also zoom people into this area as well.